I'm faithful, but I still cheat. Outside every day, you a mouse in the house. Your bitch follow me because you follow the crowd. Can't hear myself think because I'm smoking aloud. She want to be mine, but I don't know the child.
No boys allowed.
All right now, y'all, we back with another one. Welcome to the Passion Princess channel, where we drag, we rag, we basically do what the fuck we want to do over here. If you are a new subscriber, thank you from the bottom of my heart for clicking on my video. If you are a returning subscriber, consider an OG. Pink hearts in the comments for all my passionate people with what? Common sense. Let's get into it.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
So now that you gather up enough common sense, I'm going to need you guys to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And make sure that your notification bells are turned on so you can know every time I upload. And I know you want to know that.
Section 106 in the U.S. Copyright Act outlines the exclusive rights a copyright holder has over their work, while fair use is a legal doctrine under Section 107 that allows limited use of copyrighted material without permission in certain situations, like for criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research, even though these acts would normally be considered copyright infringement under Section 106. Essentially, fair use acts as an exception to the exclusive rights granted in Section 106.
And if I want to say these motherfuckers are crazy, right, then whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. Let me be clear.
Respect my gangster. Pop, pop. Respect my gangster. Pop, pop.
Yo, this is what I don't get. What would y'all do if y'all potentially had a seed with an idiot like CHRISEAN?
I think you inhaling all this smoking ash is good for your child. Got to be smarter than that. The bitch unplugged the Wi-Fi thinking the smoke detector was gonna turn off. Oh my god. Bitch, you unplugged the Wi-Fi, cat? Hate this bitch, cuz. Bitch make the roof of my mouth itch.
Didn't your family start like a new show or something on Patreon?
Yeah, my mom. Shout out my mom. She started a show called like Toxic backwards. So it's toxic, but it's spelled backwards. I don't know how you would pronounce that. TikTok.
All right, guys, I'm back for another one, 2 in 1 night. Look at me. Look at God. So CHRISEAN is still exposed to her mother for these messages when her mother clearly sounds like she's on drugs. I can't even talk. The lady clearly seems like she's on drugs. And what I noticed when she posted more messages from her mother is that her mother is asking her for money. So I feel like the mother is asking her for money and then trying to throw Latifah under the bus because she know CHRISEAN don't really like Latifah. That's why she's saying, oh, she sold her soul. She did this to that. Mind you, Latifah is your daughter too. So why would you want to pit siblings against each other? So I feel like the mother is doing what she has to do to get this $150 that she keep on asking CHRISEAN for, because there's more messages coming out. So I want y'all to listen to what is going on. But before we get into that, I want to give KARLISSA a response to everything that's going on, baby. KARLISSA dragged CHRISEAN for filth. And we all trying to figure out where is Junior. That is the $1 million question. We don't want to hear about Zeus. We don't want to hear about Blue. We don't want to hear about Bino. We don't want to hear about Baddies. We don't want to hear about Bravo. We want to hear about CHRISEAN Jesus Malone Jr. Where is Junior? We have yet to hear this young man even meow. We know we like to meow out of nowhere. Where the hell is Junior? So if she put this amount of energy that she put into telling us everybody's business, if she put that same energy into Junior, y'all think he'd be walking by now? Because I think she's trying to take the heat off of everybody seeing Junior in the condition he's in. And I think she's trying to like put it on everybody else. Now, mind you, what I want to say about Baddies is I feel like this is a whole stunt from Baddies, because last year they bought on Stunner Girl. Stunner Girl got into a fight with Anna Mac, and then all of a sudden she was gone. So maybe they brought CHRISEAN in just to bring more ratings. She was only scheduled for a couple of days, and then it was going to move on without her. That's what I'm thinking is going on, because all of this drama is still benefiting the Zeus network. You get what I'm saying? Like, they still getting more people to want to watch this show and see what's going on. I don't think KRISAN was scheduled for the whole season because what would be Junior doing? Where is Junior? Who are we watching Junior? And I see that Marsha's still rocking her chain that KRISAN gave her, because it was confirmed that KRISAN gave her chain, which I don't understand about Baddies is all those girls that's there putting in their blood, sweat, and tears, arms and legs, getting beat up, and you give a chain to KRISAN when she already have 1,000,001 click-clacking ass chains. She don't need that little thin chain on them other moistenized chains that she got on. So why would y'all do that? But now Marsha's still repping the Baddie stuff. Let's get into a little clip of Marsha really quickly, and then we're gonna come with KARLISSA.
Oh, is this a baddie chain? Nigga, you baddie? Wait, who the fuck is you, nigga? Who is you? Who the hell is you? Say your name. Marsha.
Ghetto click front page, they ain't see it coming. I'm in that bitch Galliano, pussy stunting.
People get it cracking. I went on there knowing that. And whatever got cracking, got cracking. Okay? I went on there knowing that. So, don't get on here playing dumb. Get on here and do your apologies. Because my son tried to sit you down and told you to stay at home, and you didn't listen to him. You listen to these other people that don't got shit, that don't give a fuck about shit. You listen to them. Now, if you was sitting down right now when he popped out, woo, you be a rich motherfucker. If you would have sat down like he told you, you wouldn't have got out here and exploited yourself. Ain't nobody had you on here sucking toes for free. Ain't nobody, Zeus ain't told you to suck them corns. My son don't got no corns. Do we, y'all? Do Blue got corns? I don't know. But anyway, we getting off topic. Back on the topic. And all of that, this man and that man and this man and that man. If you would have sat down, you'd be sitting here waiting just like the rest of them. Waiting, honey. Waiting to pop out. But look at all this trash you done put behind yourself, and everybody he might have to try to argue with to try to get you a damn job. Disobedience is the way to fail. Even if you don't like your boss at work, you don't let the motherfucker know. Girl, when I clocked in on Uber and they was telling me don't do this and don't do that, I wanted to tell the Uber people to kiss my ass, but you can't tell the Uber people to kiss your ass. Then turn your shit off so you can't drive no more. So what I need you to do is go talk to God, because you can repent again and again. I believe you can. I believe you got a couple more repentances in you. You still young. But hopping on here to talk about how I raised my kids and what I did with my kids, that ain't gonna help you. My kids right now is under punishment of the Lord. Okay? They under punishment of the Lord. That didn't have shit to do with me. I was nowhere around. And if they both would have listened to me, they both wouldn't be sitting down. Okay? So stop. The first thing I want you to do is start. First of all, you got to get rid of that ego off your shoulder. That pride is destroying you. That pride is destroying. You went up against the owner of the Zeus network knowing they had $1 billion. And then got on there crying about it because you know you can't beat nobody with $1 billion. Now, if you'd have just left mad and quiet and didn't say shit, you could have pulled back up next week. Sometimes you're letting your mouth. That's what happened with me and you. I was so grateful that Jonathan was entertaining a woman of color so that he could see what I went through, so that he could see what women of color go through. You know what I'm saying? Firsthand, not just from his mama, but from a different perspective. Why we so strong, why we so angry, why we so hurt. Where we came from, I wanted him to have that opportunity, but you scared the living daylights out of him and me. Okay? That's beyond measure of the black woman. And what only thing you can do right now is look around you at the people that you're arguing with, the people that you've come up against, and really ask yourself, starting with me, because you knew you lied. You called me out my name. You did some disrespectful stuff in the presence of my child. And yes, I threw something at you because if it was Bravo, if it was Jaden, if it was Callie, if it was my stepkids, I would have threw something at them too, because I don't care that y'all got a new millennial. We old millennial. You don't cuss out your boyfriend's mama. You don't tell your boyfriend's mama how it is. So you knew why I threw something at you that day. And you know that you still going through this today. You still going through it. And if your mama got anything to say other than you should have respected that man's mother because she raised him and she was there every day. She didn't do no drugs. She didn't let nobody come in and beat her kids, molest her kids. She didn't do none of that. She chose her kids. If your mama didn't sit you down and tell you that's the type of mama you need to be for your son, I don't want to hear nothing about it at all. I never chose nothing over my children. Not even my own happiness, not my career, not acting, not television, not commercials, none of it. And I didn't walk away with a bitter heart either. I'm not bitter about it. I'm not angry about it. If my kids fell out with my husband and I had to divorce them, that's what had to be done. Because I wasn't finna sit there and be with no man and my kids be somewhere lost. Right now, while they sitting in that jail, they can't say shit, but mama, I'm sorry. Because I ain't never met a bitch that love her kids more than you. And that's what your son needs to say about you. When the days to come, that's what he needs to say about you. Because if a woman don't respect a man's mother, she should never be with him. I don't care if I didn't like my mother-in-law or she didn't like me or we didn't see eye to eye. She left here knowing I had nothing but respect for her, even though we couldn't see eye to eye about her son. And I loved her son so much that I did not have to have the last word. I did not have to talk to her with a disrespectful tone, not ever, even though I wanted to. Because when my mother-in-law left here, my husband knew I had nothing but respect for her. Now, his sisters, I might have cussed them sideways. I don't know if I ever said it to them, but I said what I had to say behind their back. But go up against his family and fight them, that I know they love him and they just hurt that he with me more than he with them. And maybe they a little jealous that we, making things happen a little faster than what they helped him. Maybe there's something there. He's the only child. You know what I'm saying? My husband is the only boy. But I just looked at that as, wow, this is a great guy. He has such a powerful women around him. I didn't grow no animosity to the people that love my husband. They love him. Maybe they didn't approve of me, but they do now. I had to earn my keep. I had to earn my position in his life with them by showing constant respect. You don't call your man's mother when she say she not finna take care of no more dogs, because that's what happened. You brought the dog. We don't even know where the dog is now. You did all that to me over a dog, disrespected me, did all that disrespectful shit, and the dog ain't even here no more. You did all that shit for me to clean up after your dog, and you ain't even got the motherfucking dog no more. You disrespected me about a dog you don't have no more. And yes, I absolutely should not have. I take full accountability for throwing that Gatorade bottle at you when you called me a bitch and told me I wasn't no type of mother. But you see how that lie is turning out for you? You got on here and made these people feel like I just didn't want you around my son because I wanted to sleep with my own son. Hell, my son been with Angie and Jaden since he was 14 years old. I ain't never had a problem with my son or nobody that he with. So why would I have a problem with you, baby? You did all of that for nothing. My son even said you tried to influence him even at the end of your relationship not to fuck with me. And you ran off just because he followed me on Instagram. You don't want Jonathan to have his mother? For what reason? Even if me and you don't get along, you should still want him to have his mother. First of all, she said Jonathan don't want nothing to do with me because that's jail talk. Somebody tell her me and Jonathan been cool before he went to jail. Jonathan was on my show before he went to jail. We just didn't speak it and we didn't profess it to y'all. But me and Jonathan been cool way long time ago. I just told him I'ma just back off and act like we don't talk so she don't do nothing to you. I don't need to be your friend on Instagram. I don't need to be your buddy in public. Okay? Get yourself together. My son apologized to me way before jail. He apologized publicly in jail. Somebody tell her I was hanging out with him way before he went to jail. You see how these your fans that's saying that. You see them weird ass people that's saying that shit. Them the type of people you gotta watch, because they influence your mind to believing that Jonathan, my own son that came out my kitty cat, wasn't cool with me before he went to jail. I had the kids before he went to jail. Them the fans that you gotta watch out for. They leading you astray. They the people that told you smoke and drink while you pregnant. My auntie and my cousin, baby daddy's sister, she smoked her whole pregnancy and nothing happened to her kids. Them the people you gotta watch. Remember when you was lifting weights in that gym and I said, no, baby, don't lift weights. Don't lift weights like that. You can't do that while you pregnant. And what they get on here and do? They got on here and somebody shared a post and tagged me in all the posts. They got on here and said, she could lift weights if she want to. She could lift 300 pounds and squat 300 pounds while she pregnant. That's what they told you and you believed them. The same people that told you to whoop my ass. The same people. Them fake ass T pages, you need them Henny pages, them people that's fake pretending like, oh, I'm supporting you, but steady sharing that shit on Facebook, getting a check for it. I know, because they told me. They the ones taught me how to share all my posts to Facebook. Yeah. You need to watch your fans and them T pages. They don't mean you no good. They getting a check off of pretending that they fuck with you, because an auntie that fuck with you would have came at you like Auntie Tia did. Okay? And all the aunties was supposed to say, CHRISEAN, she didn't say nothing disrespectful about you or your son. And I listened. Because if she would have disrespected you, I would have disrespected her. She didn't say nothing disrespectful. She got on here and tried to give you auntie advice and you would not take it. And you let your fans, you let these T pages tell you to go up against an auntie. When all she did was give you the advice that if you would have used it, you would be so far ahead of the game, you would never be waiting on my son to get out and do nothing for you. You'd be able to do it for yourself. Jaden is not waiting for John to get out and do nothing for her. She's not waiting for John to get out and save her. So the first thing I want you to do today is apologize to your mother. Apologize to your mother for trying to turn her to get on here and embarrass herself for you so that you could go viral. That's the first thing. Because that's not okay for you to put your mama on this internet to come up against me knowing that she's not in the right position to do that. I have enough respect for your sisters and for your mama not to do that to your mama on this internet. Care about you. Posting there. These T pages, go on them T pages right now, y'all. posting her up with Bino, then posting her up with the college dude, then posting her up with the next nigga, then they got you posted up on their page with 5 different niggas in the last 3 months. Them is aunties doing that to you. If they was real T-pages that fucked with you, they would not post but one nigga every year. And they would let that die out and not promote it. I told you not to talk to Bino. I told you not to do that. I even sent hints, good hints. But I see, and your T-pages flipped that around and said I was hating on you. They said I was hating on you for talking to Bino. I was giving you the same information I would give to my own daughter. I'm telling you, don't take your kid around no damn man that you might not be with next week. You just had the last one for 30 days. And it didn't work out. You don't take your kid around no motherfucking promo shit. If that's what it was, I don't know. I ain't never seen no promo like that. That's some prostitution promo. I'm not hip to that promo. Okay? But them T-pages is prostituting you. They got every single nigga you been with, from the K Suave tattoo. They got all that shit on their pages. Any one of them pages that got, I bet your sisters don't got all them niggas on their pages. I bet you they don't. Any one of them T-pages right now you go to, and they got all them niggas in the last 3 months. They got all your niggas on there. Block them. Cuss them out, and them the people you need to go to war with. Them people that told you not to sit down. When my son told you to sit down and was going to hand you a bag to sit down till he got home in a couple months, block them too. Block them first. And then the motherfuckers who told you to get over there and start arguing with Zeus Network. I don't know if they garnished your money or what they did with your money that made you go off the first time, or whatever happened. Whatever happened on the Zeus, I wasn't on there. I just heard about it. When you went off on them and you had to apologize to Natalie and Lemmy them, when you apologized to them because it wasn't their fault about whatever happened with your money, and that's really what's going on, but you got these people thinking that these people doing something to you. You need to tell these people, stop encouraging me to do this dumb shit. You fucking up all my opportunities, because really they want your opportunities. And since they can't get your opportunities, they gonna exploit your opportunities and ruin them for you because they getting paid for it. People that love you, baby, don't have you on their T-page with 5 different ninjas in 1 year. Trying to convince us that you ain't giving them no booty. If you sucking their toes, you sucking their balls. That's how it work. We ain't stupid. But them T-pages, see, they playing with you. They get on here and say, oh, she just sucking toes. She ain't sucking. Y'all, them the people you need to block out your mind. They have fucked up all your opportunities from day one. You got on there, don't put KARLISSA on. Blue and Lemmy like this. He already told me what he was going to do for me and with me. That's my son. Do you see Lemmy and them? They all a family on that Zeus Network. Everybody who works for fucking Zeus, let it be known. Everybody's a fucking plumber or a plumber of a plumber. They're all fucking family. So you're on a network that's family-oriented, that's looking out for each other all the way from the top floor to the bottom floor of the motherfucking Zeus Network. You thought the fucking Zeus Network was finna violate Blueface and God for you? And cut me and Callie and Jaden out? How did you think that? How on earth did you think a network was gonna bless my son without blessing us, knowing that we all work on TV? I just don't understand how you even, and then you thought you was in control of how much money I was getting. They just told you that. They just told you that. I got great, well, I made sure me, Callie, and Dre was greatly taken care of over there. Yeah, that was your show, but that's Lemmy's show. That's Lemmy's network. Stop thinking you bigger than the program. That is a fucking family network. Why would they cut out Blue's family? If anything, they behind the scenes arguing with my son that we not finna play with your mama, nigga. We ain't going to hell for playing with your mama. We not finna starve your mama for her. That's crazy. That is absolutely insane that you thought that. That you thought you had that much control and manipulation over a whole goddamn billion-dollar network. I don't know what else to say. Your T-pages led you to believe that. Your T-pages, the ones that's posting me and my son going back and forth for fake, for a check. Y'all, I genuinely care for her. I do, because she's a mother. If she wasn't a mother, I would be sitting here laughing with y'all. But she's somebody's mama. And unfortunately, she's somebody's mama that need her. Every kid needs their mother, but your child needs you. He needs you to do things better than throw him on a goddamn couch and exploit him. Just the same way that you saying people exploited you, we feel like you exploited the baby. He didn't ask for you to throw him on that goddamn couch like that, and yeah, it pissed me off. So what you could do now, because that's your child, and we can always make it right. You don't have to be like my mama. My mama still calling me a lie about a man digging in my drawers. You don't got to be like that. You don't got to be like them people. You have a chance to do the right thing for real. You have a chance. You're young. Now, you probably fucked yourself out of every network there is known to man. But God will still bless you. He will find another way. Because everybody is not going to be comfortable enough to put themselves in that type of position for you to ruin it for their family. So what I need you to do is what I told you first. Apologize to your mama first. That's what made life better for Jonathan. When Jonathan apologized to me, I asked Jonathan to apologize to you too. I asked him to apologize to Jaden, and I asked him to apologize to Callie. I asked my son, after he apologized to me, to apologize to you. To apologize for not leading you the right way. And you know, there were several times that Jonathan tried to get you to stop smoking and drinking while pregnant. And he got a Hennessy bottle over the head. But you're not going to come out and tell the whole truth. But if you was to ever come out and tell the truth, you would be so much better off. So much better off than to make these people think that I just threw a Gatorade bottle at you because I wanted to sleep with my own son that I done raised. Start with your mama. Start with the apology with your mama, and you gonna see things change. Start there. All of y'all, start with your mama. Now, if your mama lying on you like my mama doing me, if she lying on you, hey, just pray for her. Pray for her to, before she leave here, to tell the truth. Okay? Anybody that's lying on you. But you got to know that I ain't threw no Gatorade bottle at no real nice young lady. My son been dating Angie since she was 14 years old, on and off. They've been friends, and me and Angie have had disagreements where we did not agree. But never once have she called me out my name and told me I wasn't no type of mama. And never once have I called her out her name or threw no Gatorade bottle at her. But everybody that you're arguing with, go check yourself, all of y'all. And y'all go start telling them T-pages to tell the truth. When y'all see them T-pages fake fronting like they give a fuck, y'all need to start speaking up. That's y'all job. Now I gotta go. My husband waiting on me.
They gonna see, this might be TBD, they gonna see what they call God. What they call devil. What they call the devil.
What?
They're gonna see Numerati on, I'm telling you this for a reason. They're gonna see Numerati on Latifah, and you fighting it. but you kept on going. That's why they studying that one now. Girl, the numbers is jumping. I love you. Send 100. I
Mom,
love you. I'm gonna send it back. I love
I'm
you.
gonna see. I love you
All
too,
right, baby.
Mom.
All right, baby. Bless you.
Ma, you
Thanks
don't
for
gotta
taking.
hang up. I'm not brushing you off the phone.
Oh, I thought you were taking care of me. I'm glad you picked up. God told me that I told Blue, I said, Blue, you know what the teacher told me? I, and I said, the teacher told me that Blueface, the man I'm with now, he make Blueface look like crumbs. I said, check this out, Blue. You know she sold her soul to the devil. You gonna see it, Blue. Taishiki sold her soul to the devil. She already said it before she was singing. Then the guy she with now, he's introducing her to the death. They already in hell. They already in hell. And God told me I gotta take one of your children to make the change seal. You hear me? It wasn't Nika. It's Tashiki. He telling me I gotta take her to make the other change seal. You hear me? You hear me, Sean?
I hear you, Mom.
I'm in my spiritual deeper than I ever been in my life.
I hear you.
Listen, God is so good, bro. I don't know he was that good. My food. Now, I'm gonna put you in the quiz. What is that gonna see on the second song?
Hmm?
On, I'm giving you a quiz. What is they gonna see on the song that you gonna drop on Taishiki? I'm giving you a quiz because sometimes sister you listen to me.
God.
They're gonna see God on you, but who are they gonna see on Taishiki? It's a
God.
quiz. No. Taishiki gone, baby. They're gonna see numerati on Tashiki. God said he had to take Tashiki to rock the chain. She already sold her soul because she met the rapper. The rapper feeling it. You get it now? You're not listening to me. I don't like
I'm
talking to you.
listening.
That's
I'm
why
listening, Mom.
what I just say?
I'm listening. I just, we gotta pray for Latifah,
We're gonna pray for her. But I'm
At the
telling
same
you it's
time,
already done.
I know,
Jay
but at the
said,
same time, we gotta keep praying.
okay, well I'm fasting today. That's how deep it's getting. That's what he
Right.
done told me. I don't know if he's gonna change it, but he said people already in hell. That's the only way the chair ain't gonna be sealed. People already in hell. Listen, it's too deep what I'm saying. So I'm gonna
My favorite.
just shut up.
Man,
I'm gonna
no,
pray
I
for
know
the
what you're
people.
talking about. Cause when I went to the
Um,
club, I was performing Yahweh and stuff, and she was like, "Why won't you just perform that last?" Like, she was like, "You don't gotta do the gospel songs at the club." I said, "Look, church is for the sick people. The club is full of sick people. Church is anywhere it's used. Whatever who brings God. I bring God, so I want to sing God." She was telling me, "No, don't do it." Da, da, da. I'm looking at my manager. My manager like Christian, I get what they saying, but like you've been doing you this whole time. So I'm like, right. So
what did he
I
say you broke up? What did the guy say you broke up with that part? Sean, what did the guy
huh?
say? You was telling me what the guy said. She didn't want to do gospel.
Like she didn't want me to perform my gospel songs.
Who here wants to see a live action game trailer?
Yeah.
But I performed them anyway.
But you know what? We strong, right? God building us now. I'm just telling you, she already sold her soul. And the man she with is sealing it. Numerati is real, but he's not bigger than God. I want you to study. I want you to start listening to Keisha Cole. You're bigger. You hear me?
I'm gonna go get my friends from the
You're not gonna fight, Sean. You're the voice. I gotta give Blue his props, man. I just gotta keep giving him his props. He trained you well. But it went longer than he thought it would go. You know what I'm saying now?
What you mean?
Hi everyone, it's been
I'm
And
not
he
with.
loved you, though.
I'm not.
I know you're not with him,
I'm not
but
with
he
him.
loved you, though.
But
I know, but you can't stop the love that he had for you now. Now it's
ma,
your turn.
but
Huh?
ma,
Huh?
how you like? Look, check this out.
I'm
So
listening.
when somebody love you, right?
That video? But did y'all like the video? Did y'all subscribe to my channel? I'm trying to get back in the algorithm. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel for more, and put that post notification on so you can know when I upload a new video. Now I don't want to have to tell y'all this again. I don't like doing that in my videos, like, but please like the video. Comment down below pink hearts if you support the girl. Hype the video up. Now if you swipe to the comments to the left, it's something called hype. Hype my video up, please. And say, wow.